Binky and Jamie's situation, or Jinky as everyone's calling them, is a tough one because Jamie is a lovely guy. He's a good friend of mine, he's a decent guy, but as Binky has said on the show, he's still a little boy. And you know, he always goes around saying, oh, I'm Peter Pan, I never want to grow up, but in this situation, he ended up hurting her because he didn't, you know, he ummed and ahed over and over again, and it just got to the point where Binky was really quite, you know, she let her feelings go and she kind of went, right, I'm going to risk this and I'm going to go for it. She really liked him. So it was just a bit disappointing, I suppose, because he's a friend of ours as well, and it was just a bit sort of sad. I didn't find it that awkward. I think the thing is, when Ollie and I spoke to him, Ollie's normally quite quiet. He doesn't really go mad at people. He likes to not say anything. I think in the last series with Richard and Kimberly, he wouldn't say anything. He was very quiet. But this time, he really went for it. And it ended up being like, I was good cop, he was bad cop, in a kind of confrontation with Jamie. Because I was trying to get the point across to him that I was quite sad that this had happened, and I felt that Jamie had kind of been a bit of an idiot, whereas Ollie just went rah, 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 kind of crazy at him. I really love Stevie and Andy, and Sam and I are friends. But those two, Stevie and Andy, are awesome. Like, I'm so glad that they've joined the cast because they're really good guys. Anthe as well, she's a new cast member, she is lovely. But Rosie is undeniably one of the nicest girls, and unfortunately she always, I think the way the public kind of perceive her in the past hasn't been great, but ask any one of us on the cast, we will all say that Rosie is an absolute star, because she really is lovely. The most annoying thing about living with Ollie is that when he has a shower, he takes off his pants and he leaves them on the floor of the bathroom, and they can sit there for days. I used to pick them up for him and put them back in his room and be like, babe, there's your pants, there's your pants. And I shouldn't say pants, they're like briefs. But it's got to the point now where I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh my god. I do not fancy Ollie. I get asked this, Ollie gets asked this all the time. Every interview we do, whenever we meet people. I think the problem is that a lot of people don't understand how a girl and a guy can be best friends and not have anything sexual or romantic. However, Ollie and I would, even if we're the last people on this planet, we would not go there. Because he's like my brother. Or, you know, as we know, he's quite camp, so he's kind of like a gay best friend, but he's not gay. No way. With that, I didn't actually kiss Stevie. They basically, Proud Lot came up with this idea of, right, the boys are going to kiss Cheska, she's going to judge who's best, and I wouldn't do it. And I said, no, I'm not doing it. Because also I felt like it made me look a bit slutty, like kissing with both the boys. And I have to like know someone a bit better before I do that. And at this point in the show, I didn't really know them that well. I was kind of getting to know them. So I ended up saying no. And then they did another bet, which you don't actually see. And Stevie did lose. But it could have been either one that was streaking. And so he got naked and then we all chased him, and it was really funny. He was holding like his wiggy legs. Yeah, he was a bit nervous. I love Binky as my friend, but there's definitely no like sexual love between us ever. Okay, snog, marry and avoid Andy, Sam and Stevie. What am I gonna do? I would snog Andy because, you know, he's good looking, great guy. I would marry Stevie because Stevie and I are very good friends, and he is a lovely boy, and I think he would treat me very well, and he's just fun. He'd make me laugh for the rest of my life, so why not? And then I would definitely avoid Sam because even though Sam and I are friends, Sam turned me down, so I would definitely turn him down.